What's going on, my K Squad? Welcome back to another reaction video. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button for daily videos. So sorry if I have been a little MIA. The holiday seasons are crazy. But anyways, we're not going to talk about that. What we are going to talk about is the fact that my voice is like a little low and raspy because I kind of just woke up. Can y'all tell it in my eyes? But today we are reacting to Little Mix reacts to Jesy Nelson. Little Mix reacts to Jesy Nelson's departure. So if you guys haven't heard, which I'm sure you guys did because you guys are more fans than me, because I'm not really a fan, but I do reactions to Little Mix. And they were a girl group of 4 girls, and apparently now one of them decided that they wanted to leave for health reasons, which is cool, good for you, I guess. I mean, I don't really know too much about it because I only I saw somebody post it. I don't remember who it was, but I didn't really read into it or anything. So the only information I know is that she is leaving for health issues, and that's literally all I know. So if you guys have any other information on that you guys want to share, make sure you guys comment down below and let me know. And in the meantime, we are going to see what the girls say about this. Alright guys, so give this video a thumbs up so I know you guys are loving Little Mix reactions, and let's go.
Little Mix performed on Strictly Come Dancing in the UK on Saturday night, and once again Jesy Nelson was absent. She's been missing from any of the band's public appearances for over a month. When she missed the EMAs last month, they said it was because she was ill.
Yeah.
Yeah, the speculation was running wild over the weekend when she wasn't there to perform the group's hit breakup song. And yesterday, Jesy has announced that she is, in fact, breaking up with the band.
Yeah, she wrote on Instagram, "The past 9 years in Little Mix has been the most incredible time in my life. The truth is, recently being in the band has really taken a toll on my mental health. I find the constant pressure of being in a girl group and living up to expectations very hard. There comes a time in life when we need to reinvest in taking care of ourselves rather than focusing on making other people happy. And I feel like now is the time to begin that process. So after much consideration and with a heavy heart, I'm announcing I'm leaving Little Mix. I want to say thank you to Jade, Perry, and Leanne for creating some of the most amazing memories I'll never forget."
Yeah, and then Jade, Perry, and Leanne wrote a joint statement on the group's Instagram saying this is an incredibly sad time for all of us, but we are fully supportive of Jesy. We love her very much and agree that it is important that she does what is right for her mental health and well-being. We're still very much enjoying our Little Mix journey, and the 3 of us are not ready for it to be over. We know that Jesy leaving the group is going to be really upsetting news for our fans. We love you guys so much and are so grateful for your loyalty and continued support for all of us. We're looking forward to seeing so many of you on tour.
And now Jesy has been subject to online trolling over her weight, and she's been very vocal over the years how it took a toll on her mental health. She profiled it in the BBC documentary Odd One Out that aired in September 2019.
The night we won X Factor, I think I had about 101 inbox messages on my Facebook, and the first one that come up was from some random man, and he was like, "You are the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. How on earth were you ever put in this girl band? You deserve to die."
The whole world had an opinion on me, and they weren't good ones.
From the minute them comments
4
started,
members,
it
5
became
chins.
the worst time of my life. I wasn't known as just one of the singers in Little Mix. I was known as the fat, ugly one. I could be the skinniest girl in the world, and this is never going to go away. And that was the pinnacle point for me when I got severely depressed, and it just spiraled out of control. And I just sat in bed and I was just crying, thinking, this is never, sorry, I just remember thinking, this is never gonna go. Like, I'm gonna constantly wake up and just feel sad for the rest of my life. The only way I can describe the pain is that it feels like, if you've ever been heartbroken in your life, is it just feels like I'm constantly feeling heartbroken.
Man, it's hard to watch. Adrian says it feels just like yesterday they popped up on the scene. It's been 9 years. He says good luck on Jesy next chapter. Jesy says cut to her putting out a solo record. I don't know if that's going to happen. Q says this is very sad that she's leaving the group. But it's for the best. I wish her the best and take care of her health. Timmy says, who do you think will replace her? I don't think they're going to replace her. Yeah, are you surprised that she's leaving the group?
We've seen this with every group,
Yeah.
that has been put together, whether it be a boy band or a girl band. Somebody always winds up leaving, and then there's always the first person to leave. And I think that's why that this is sort of so impactful for the fans. And you can just go through whether it's 1D or any of the other bands where the first person was leaving. I would like to say, that fame and that level of fame isn't for everybody, and it's not for everybody. But you can't say that here, and you want to just say to anybody who is young or was young and in their position that, you wish that it could be different. You wish that they could go, the way that it used to be, where it's, from the hotel, hanging out with your friends and the family, to the stage in front of 40,000 people that love you, and then you just sort of go on with your life. But social is the way of life, and those comments are unavoidable, and they do incredible damage. And the only thing I will say is just this thing that I say to everybody, which is, it's not real. Those people, like, if you feel like you're being trolled, the troll is designed to get a reaction out of you.
Yeah.
And when you react to it, and I'm not saying don't react to it, but when you react to it, you give them the thing that they want. And most times trolls don't actually care about the thing they're trolling you about. Now, this is just fact, but it's heartbreaking to see somebody who has chronicled this incredible career in this wonderful band and brought so many people joy. The thing that they remember most are somebody saying something incredibly nasty coming from a person that they've never met and probably will never meet, and worse, don't even care about you. And I think it's sad. Everything about it, like just watching her sit there and talk about this is just absolutely heartbreaking.
Yeah, Pablo says he does think this is the end of the band. Alexander says it's very sad to bring down someone you don't even know. Now, this one feels a little bit different because I was thinking about Fifth Harmony, I was thinking about One Direction, because there was bad blood between the band members. Like, that's why Camila left, that's why Zayn left. So this one feels different, that from all indications, it doesn't seem like there's any bad blood between the members. And yeah, it really doesn't seem like Jesy's all of a sudden going to go solo. Like, it really seems like she wants out of the music industry altogether. So that's why it feels a bit different. But yeah, so I was looking, so One Direction did one album after Zayn left, and same with Fifth Harmony. They each did one album and then that was it. Like, so do you think this is the end of Little Mix, like one album and then, like, is the clock ticking on Little Mix now?
They ask very good questions.
I don't know if the individuals in Little Mix are as, I don't want to downplay their success at all, but they're not 1D. And we don't, I don't think that generally people have this attachment to, the individuals in those other bands. Little Mix is great, but do I think that they can recover? Of course that they can recover, but you're right. This is always a thing. It takes one person to sort of go, and then it becomes, the rest of the outlook for the band is no longer us against the world, and you start thinking individuals at that point. And I'm quite shocked that there hasn't been this before with Little Mix. I mean, 9 years is a very long time to keep an act like this together. Because
I think too, with Fifth Harmony, Camilo left and then started doing solo music, so I think that planted the seed for the other girls in that group. I'm trying to remember, I think Zayn released music before One Direction broke up. So yeah, so this seems like it's going to be different. Like, I don't think we're going to see Jesy releasing music, so yeah, it's not going to necessarily plant the seed for the other girls. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Like you said, like, this is the first crack to happen. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that group. But that's the thing, I mean, incredible run. I mean, basically a decade they've been at this, and they came from the X Factor too. Like, I mean,
I'm so clumsy.
Just like Fifth Harmony.
Yeah, didn't One Direction was on X Factor. One Direction came from X Factor UK. Fifth Harmony came from X Factor US, correct? I think so. Yeah.
Am I wrong about that? Yeah, because they did my favorite performance on any of those sort of talent shows, and it was the first time I had ever seen them before. Is when they did. Was it Anything Can Happen? Is that the? They set up this incredible stage where it was like an Alice in Wonderland kind of thing, and I think they did Anything Can Happen, and that was my really first time ever seeing them, and they were just so incredible. But yeah, you're right, and 9 years is an incredible run if it all sort of goes away. Now I hope it doesn't, but 9 years is an incredible run.
9 years is a long
I mean, she's basically doing it for her own mental health. Like, she had to step away, so yeah, I'm glad she's taking the time for herself.
Alright guys, so that was my reaction to Little Mix. I have a few questions for you guys to answer for me down below, okay? So make sure you guys are answering these questions in full because I want to know your opinion. I'm obviously going to answer them too, but yeah. So the first question is, are you surprised Jesy Nelson left Little Mix? I'm going to say yes, I'm surprised, and also no, I'm not surprised because she was definitely one of the girls that always vocalized having mental, like, you know, having, I was going to say mental issues. This is not mental issues because she doesn't have mental issues. It's more like having problems. We're just going to say problems. So she definitely was the main and only person that I know vocalized having problems and having to fight and deal with a lot of things. Out of all of the girls, I feel like she was the only one really that ever really expressed that she had issues and stuff like that. And I feel like she definitely got it worse more than the other girls. They were saying, do you think that Jesy's gonna do solo? So do you guys think that she's gonna go solo? Personally, I don't know the girls like that. Like, I only know from the few videos that I've watched, but I don't know what they're like outside of it. You know what I mean? So I can't really speak on it, but just from my opinion, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like she might go on into her own music because I don't feel like she's just gonna get up one day and just stop. Like, obviously she's been feeling like this for a while, but I feel like she's gonna eventually want to do music and stuff again. Or maybe she might actually like take it to somewhere else, because wasn't Leanne or something always saying that Jesy would be a good actress or something like that? So maybe she might take it somewhere else. She might take it to acting, she might do YouTube, she might just do anything. The next question is this the beginning of the end for the group? Personally, I don't think so. I feel like Leanne, Jade, and Perry, 3, I don't know why I did 4. I feel like all 3 of them are good enough to handle themselves, and they've proven that the last, like they said, like the last 2 or 3 shows that they've done, just the 3 of them, they can make it just the 3 of them, honestly. Jesy does add to the group, but as far as watching them on the stage wise, I don't feel like it looks like they're really missing anything. So, and yeah, I mean, a person like an outsider looking in, someone who doesn't really watch Little Mix or who doesn't really keep up with them and all of that, like, I personally in the beginning thought that they were only 3 girls anyways. And also when I've seen them perform, just the 3 of them, it doesn't look like they're really missing anyone until I'm like, oh wait, where's Jesy? You know what I mean? Like, to me, they just don't look like they're lacking at all. Like, they can pick up the slack for Jesy. So I don't feel like it's gonna be an issue for them, and I don't feel like they should let it be an issue for them. I feel like it's probably gonna be really hard to be friends still, but also if they're real friends, they could do it. So that's my reaction to that. I want to know what you guys think about that. Make sure you guys answer all the questions down below, and if you guys have any future video requests, make sure you guys comment them down below. That way I know I can do them for you. Okay, so I love you, my K Squad, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.